we will talk on tunnel formwork for monolithic construction. I am Dr. K.M. Soni, ADG retired, CPWD. Requirements of new and innovative construction technologies is speed, quality and cost. That is primary requirement. And secondary may be innovation, aesthetics and energy efficiency, though number of other factors can also be added in secondary requirements. Has to be less to attain the speed, and in a tunnel formwork or monolithic construction, what we do is that we use large size or prefab formwork so that the time required in placement and stripping of formwork is less. Then self-compaction concrete is used so that compaction is not required. And since monolithic construction is there for walls also, so brickwork or block work is not required in the walls. Then admixtures or curing agents are used for early strength so that overall time is saved in construction. This means that formwork is placed for casting walls, beams and slab in one go, and casting is carried out monolithically, and thus construction is with RCC walls, and that one columns are eliminated. Quality is good due to controlled concrete and conditions. Cost optimization is achieved through large repetitions. Techniques are jump formwork, aluminum formwork, tunnel formwork and stay in place formwork. It is suitable in construction of multi-storied structures, particularly for shear walls, core walls, lift shafts and stair shafts. Suitable for repetitive units. This formwork is made of aluminum extruded sections and cycle is about 5 to 7. Work is left without stripping, generally of EPS, expanded polyester or any other suitable lightweight materials. Then it has better insulation and is but suitable for low rise structure. Formwork, this is made of steel and it is in the shape of tunnel, that's why name. And this has two inverted L's shape units making a tunnel system, and this has 2 to 4 days cycle, and this is highly suitable for repetitive units. Two L's of tunnel formwork, and in this the space between two L's is to be adjusted according to the wall thickness. A tunnel formwork has been placed, and you can see the steel for walls has been placed, and on the top slab reinforcement is to be placed, and then the casting can be done. But one side has been kept open, and you know that tunnel, this formwork is to be taken out. That's why one side or front, generally front side is kept open, and it is done through conventional techniques. It's basically 5 steps. In step 1, placement of reinforcement for the walls, which is already prefabricated, placed by the crane. Then services are placed. Then in second step, tunnel form is placed along with bolts and ties with the help of crane. Then in step 3, slab reinforcement is placed along with electric conduits. In step 4, concreting is done in walls and slab, and finally after gaining of sufficient strength, formwork is removed. That this structure has used this tunnel formwork. Front side has been left, which is to be done with conventional technology. Tunnel formwork is suitable and cost effective for repetitive units. The formwork can be repeated for large number of times and is said to be 500 or more. Construction is very fast, and due to monolithic construction, seismic resistance is quite high. It is suitable for high-rise construction and repetitive units. The formwork reduces joints, hence finish is very good, and no plaster is generally required. Higher carpet area is achieved due to lesser thickness of walls compared to conventional construction, where 230 mm thick bricks are used. This requires use of cranes and skilled workers, and main limitation is that building layout has to be in conformity with the tunnel form, hence limitation of design and architectural features. Niches, sunset, outer shafts, sunken floors, basements are difficult in the design because of the wall, because of the tunnel shape. Services like plumbing and electric conduits are to be pre-planned, pre-placed in position before casting, and post-construction changes are not feasible. As wall thickness is less, it may not be energy efficient, then energy efficiency measures are to be taken. Limited span feasible due to limit on size of formwork, and three sides and slab are casted in one go. Hence, other walls and one side has to be done with the conventional construction technique. Now you can see blue walls; those are done with the monolithic construction using tunnel form work, uh, but the orange color walls they are done with traditional construction. So that is the limitation in tunnel formwork, and you can see the shape. Box type structure is possible in tunnel formwork. We are to find out economic insulation methods which can be used along with the tunnel formwork for energy efficiency and insulation. Then we must ensure that availability of cranes and tunnel form is there, because it takes time to for manufacturing of tunnel form. Then technical know-how is required and with skilled labor also, and then availability of self compaction concrete should be there in nearby, and this is suitable for mass housing having repetitive units.